Okay, folks, we're here with Casey Grice. Casey had a very interesting day, a very interesting tournament over the weekend. Casey, why don't you tell us about your experience?
Definitely. This last week was the Symetra Tour Championship, and I played well enough to be in the final group on Sunday. And so I was tied for the lead after 9 and came up one shot shy of getting into a playoff for the win. So,
how did it feel being in the final, first time in the final group in a big tournament like this?
In a big tournament, yes.
Yes.
It was the second time this season that I was in the final group, but this was a bigger event for sure.
Well, I was there, and you look pretty cool as a cucumber. Did you enjoy the experience? It was a good experience?
It was. It's always fun to play in the final group, just to get that experience under your belt. Hopefully you're going to have more opportunities to do that, but it's always fun to be going for the lead, going for the win.
And you got exempt into the final stage, right?
I did, yep. Exempt into the final stage in December.
That's excellent. So you went through this Fluid Motion Factor program with Jeannie Sutherland about, I don't know, it was last month. What's been your experience with it?
It's been great so far. I saw improvement in my full swing and my putting right away, but it was like real easy with the full swing to take to tournament play, competition right away. And then putting, I've still seen improvement, but I think there's still a lot of room for improvement there as well. And then bunkers has also been another area that I think can see more improvement, but definitely a place it could help. But I've had an awesome experience with it so far.
Were you surprised when you started to go through the program, the effect it had on your game?
I was, yeah. Because I've always considered myself a good ball striker, but the level that I've seen of improvement in such a short time now, even with like my strengths of my game, has been like pretty incredible for, in my opinion. Just the consistency I have with it. You were saying earlier, my distance control. Like I've just seen a lot of improvement in that. Trajectory control, like the little things that I've been kind of working to fine tune. It was like an instant improvement in a lot of those areas.
Well, you've got, as the saying goes, you've got a lot of money in the bank, and you're just starting to access that money.
Exactly.
Your distance control yesterday was off the charts. It was just absolutely a pleasure and a thrill and an honor to watch. You think this program can help help all golfers? Help golfers?
Yeah, I think the way you kind of taught it is it's just movement in general. So I think this program could help almost any sport that you're trying to access some type of movement. But golf, definitely, I think it could help.
And what are your goals in golf, Casey? What would you like to happen in your career?
I mean, the biggest one, hopefully, I mean, I've always thought of myself as being #1 in the world one day.
Beautiful.
Just going, you know, all out. But, I mean, to play for a living day in and day out and make it a job has always been a dream of mine, which I'm kind of doing that right now. So that's been cool this year to see everything about it, the traveling, all of that. But I also enjoy the team part of it, so you know, Solheim Cup for Ryder Cup's coming up. Solheim Cup for the women. Obviously, getting on the LPGA is probably the next step for me right now where I am, because I saw great success this year on the Symetra Tour. Finished 24th on the money list, so I think going into Q School in December, I think I can definitely have a good shot at being one of those top 20.
Oh yes, no question, no question. And now I just have one final question for you.
All right.
Are you ready?
I'm ready.
When you're rich and famous, do you think you'll remember someone like me?
Of course. Of course.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, I knew this guy, Stephen Yell. He taught me how to fluidize my swing. Right? No, Casey, you have so much talent, so much potential. You have such a great future in the game. And I really am excited for you, and I look forward to seeing you one day, Sunday afternoon, hoisting that trophy and taking that big check home.
That's right.
All right,
Definitely.
great. Thanks for your time. Appreciate it.
Of course.